Hi there, this is Elena Valdez, and we are now talking about the first house. Now, the first house is the home of our ascendant. You've all have heard people ask, oh, what's your rising sign? Oh, what's your ascendant? Well, this is the sign that was rising on the eastern horizon at the moment that you were born. That's pretty significant. That's pretty darn cool if you think about it. For example, my rising is Sagittarius. So at the time of my birth, Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius was rising, which is why it's also known as your rising. It was rising on the eastern horizon. Now, the first house is also a great indicator of our physical appearance, which is why a lot of astrologers, you might have heard them describe a person's physical attribute based on their ascendant, their rising. For example, you probably have heard this one. This is a popular one. It's also, and probably because it's the one that's easiest to distinguish or to differentiate. There is this famous saying or popular belief that when you have your rising in Leo, you usually have lioness hair, or you have like the cat eyes, or that very lioness type of look. And interestingly enough, I happen to my partner, she actually has Leo rising and has the curly hair that to me comes across very lioness. And so there is truth to these things. The first house is also the house of self. So in many ways, it's the house where everything begins. It is an indicator of blank slate, where the self will begin. It gives the start line of the entire chart, because as you know, the first house begins with the self, and then it goes into the values of the second house, and then the sharing with siblings and what have you of the third house. So what ends up happening is the first house is setting the tone. It's the beginning. It's like the fool of the tarot card. It's where it all begins. It all begins with the appearance, what we look like, our first childhood memories, what we learned, our environment as children, and what it made us as an adult. And so this is where we had the opportunity. It is a blank slate. It allows you to begin with something so you can build through the 12 houses and evolve through all the houses. So I'll leave it there for now. And just remember, first house is your physical identifier, who you are, the self, what you aspire to be for yourself as well, and how other people view you also. Okay? Thank you so much. See you next time.